The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all so much for registering and attending our webinar today. My name is Nancy Gao. I'm Product Marketing Manager at Foxit, and I'm very excited to have for our panel Dave, who is the Director of Business Solutions at the IMA Financial Group. We also have Didi Cotto, who's the Senior Director of Marketing at Foxit, and she'll be helping us on the side. So together, we'll be sharing how IMA worked with Foxit to standardize their digital document workflows and just discuss the different solutions Foxit has to offer for enterprises to get a good ROI. Now, before we do get started, I just wanted to go over some quick housekeeping rules. As you may have noticed, this webinar is in listen-only mode. So if you have any questions, please go ahead and ask in the questions tab in your GoToWebinar bar, but not the chat tab. And we will get to them at the end of the webinar. And we're also giving away a $200 Amazon gift card to a lucky winner at the end of this webinar, so please stay tuned till the end to know who won out of all the attendees. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so right now I'm gonna pass the baton to Dave and switch over to him. Take it away, Dave.
Good afternoon, everyone. Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so super. My name is Dave Buttram, and I've been an employee at IMA Financial Group for a little over 25 years. And we are a financial services company that focuses on protecting the assets of our widely varied client base through a variety of insurance and wealth management solutions. We are 100% employee-owned, and our nearly 700 associates in Colorado, Kansas, Michigan, and Texas are empowered to provide customized solutions for our clients' unique needs. Some of the learning points that we're going to be discussing today are our industry business challenges, or at least some of them, our approach to solving some of those business needs, how Foxit Phantom PDF has helped us do that, our return on investment, and some of our best practices. So what are our industry business challenges? First, within IMA is application spread. With all the changes that IMA has gone through over my 25 years, application spread is virtually unavoidable. Multiple offices that weren't even connected in 1994 when I started, acquisitions and other diverse needs have allowed for that spread to happen. Consolidation of applications is very important to address our training, licensing, usage, and support needs. We have recently been through 4 different PDF editing and management softwares within our environment, none of which really addressed all of our needs at an affordable price. We began with QPDF Printer way back in the day just to create PDF docs from Office applications and other applications that we had. We built on that by moving to the QPDF Pro version, which allowed us to edit in a limited format existing PDF docs. Adobe Reader was always a part of our environment, but had struggles from time to time maintaining compatibility with our legacy applications. Adobe Pro has the full functionality that we need, but as most of you know, is pretty expensive. And Nuance, which provided much of the functionality, but was much less intuitive than Phantom PDF, and more difficult to train and use. These applications were used in multiple departments within IMA, including our property casualty, small business, benefits, accounting, and HR departments. Finding a solution that addressed our diverse needs, as well as one that would integrate with our current insurance-related software packages, was key to the success of this particular consolidation project. So what did we need? After conversations with the business units, we found a variety of needs that could be addressed. A consistent look and feel, providing more consistent training and usage was wanted by all. A product that was simple to deploy and manage over multiple locations was important. The Foxit PDF installer can be customized to enable or disable any functionality that is necessary to perform our duties. We needed the ability to address our diverse PDF needs. The product must be compatible with software that exists within our environment, both legacy as well as current. And as with most software that you buy, we require outstanding customer support. And I got to say, I have nothing but good things to say about the support we receive from the Phantom PDF team. They've been instrumental in helping us to use the software in the most efficient way to fit our needs. The Foxit Phantom PDF team has been a true team and wonderful to work with. We have monthly meetings to present any challenges we may have and learn the status of the updates that have been put in place to address those challenges. Challenges that we face are often taken to the development team, and many are able to be addressed. They are a great team member. So how do we use Phantom PDF, and how has it helped us? We use it in a variety of ways, a lot of the basic ones, such as adding and deleting pages from existing PDF files, merging 2 or more PDFs into one. We use it for document comparison so that we can make note of changes between 2 documents. We're able to OCR current PDFs to allow for searching. We can convert PDFs to Office applications such as Word or Excel when necessary. We can search PDFs for particular words or phrases that enable us to confirm that wording has been added or deleted as needed. We can also use it to create PDF forms, which makes gathering information from clients and internally much more simple. On our return on investment, the hidden financial benefits that we have found with Phantom PDF is reduced training by providing the single platform on which we manage our PDFs. This creates an ease of use and a consistent look and feel. We reduced our data entry by being able to edit PDFs, redact PDFs, OCR them to make them searchable, and convert them to Office apps or PDF forms when necessary. The Foxit printer has enabled us to reduce the use of paper by being able to take existing documents directly to PDF. The OCR and document comparison has helped us to improve compliance. We're in the process of putting numbers together to figure out the savings, but based on early calculations, we estimate those savings will be substantial. Our overall PDF cost is down, and the benefits that we have gained from the training benefits and licensing benefits will really help us. We've already seen a benefit to implementing Phantom PDF and are looking forward to working with the Foxit team to determine other ways that we can take advantage of all that Foxit has and can do for us. Some of our best practices are consistent application across the organization, which help with both training and utilization. Training can be shared amongst our associates as well as within training classes. Centralized custom deployment and management across the organization has helped the IT team to push a consistent product to all users. The consistent look and feel aids in the training, support, and usage of Phantom PDF. And I think probably most important is Foxit is a partner to work with in the Foxit team to address specific, sometimes challenging business needs that they strive to meet. And just recently, they have helped us with a specific need that was not a part of their application before, that they were able to implement into the product and will be pushed out in their next release. It's really been a huge benefit to us moving forward. So in summary, converting to Phantom PDF for all of our PDF needs has been one of the best moves that I think we've made. With the help of the Foxit team, the migration was very smooth. The simple Windows type interface made transition, training, and utilization a breeze. And working with a partner, both in the R&D side as well as the support side, has been a blessing to all of us here at IMA. And Nancy, with that, I'll turn it back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Dave. Let's switch the screen back to mine. Okay, great. Is that working out?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. So thank you very much, Dave. That was very informative. Thank you for sharing. We're very happy to have you as a partner. So for part two, I will be going over exactly what Fox's software is and what we can do to provide enterprise solutions for you. Okay. Now, before I dive in, I just wanted to give a quick overview of who we are. So, hold on, let me just adjust this. Okay, so here at Foxit, we are driven to really provide the best software for you. And since we are the second best PDF solutions vendor in the world, we definitely are more motivated than ever to continue growing and developing better solutions for enterprises worldwide. Our leadership is accomplished and visionary, and we are an innovative company with a large team of smart and experienced and committed engineers. But most importantly, we have over 525 million users worldwide. And that's still a number that's continuing to grow day by day. And it's a huge and significant number because it actually enables rapid adoption of any new technology that we introduce, because people have used us, people have tested us, and they're satisfied with our products. So we have developer solutions that provide powerful core technology and rapid development. From enterprise applications from large companies to mobile apps at startups, Foxit PDF SDKs are the PDF development technology of choice. So you can actually count on Foxit's SDK technology because it has been tested and approved by leading companies such as Google or Amazon. And regardless of your organization size, you can actually use our technology for your needs. So companies have tested us and they chose us because we are faster, we're secure, and we're more affordable. We also have specific rapid development kits. Now these enable you to quickly and easily integrate your PDF integrations without needing an expert. So you don't have to worry too much about the technical aspect because we're really here to help you make your integration as seamless as possible. We also have end user productivity. So Foxit provides desktop software, mobile apps, and cloud services. And these enable knowledge workers to be more efficient. So both developers of information like authors and consumers of information like the readers. Now this market delivers the most amount of revenue to Foxit. We have our Phantom PDF editor. So that's our Adobe Acrobat alternative. And that's what a lot of leading customers like IMA Financial use us for. So I separated our capabilities into 3 core categories. So the first one is that you can achieve more with PDFs. So with that, you can get consistent user experience from desktop to mobile devices. Now that we also have the industry's best editing capabilities. So we have word processors like editing and FrameMakers like layout editing. So whatever you really need to manipulate documents with, we have it and you got it. So the second part would be connecting authors and users. So this is really about the next generation of PDF technology for the connected world. So that's smart PDF technology. And with smart PDF technology, not only can you really collaborate with your team, you can secure documents with confidential information, you can collaborate through connected reviews, you can do things such as tracking document usage or notifying readers when updates are available. And then after that, we have our third point, which is control after publishing. So really knowing where your documents are going after you're done working with them is very important. So our PDF solutions have integrations with up to 12 different document management systems. We also have integration with Microsoft RMS. So this allows you to really keep track of where you store your documents so you really won't lose track of them again. Another thing that we have is enterprise automation. So what that means is that enterprise automations, it works with repetitive processes in order to contain costs while meeting the needs of a business. So organizations, regardless of their industry, they receive a lot of information coming from so many different channels, like electronic form data, electronic documents, scans, faxes, email, postal mail, you name it. And when they come in, they usually come in different formats, such as TIFF, Microsoft Office file, images, text, paper, PDF, etc. So what we can do is we can simplify those workflows and gain control over business operations with a Foxit Enterprise Automation solution. And what that does is standardizes your company on a company-wide document file format, such as PDF, and processes to optimize the efficiency of the document management process. So if you have thousands of documents coming in, what you want to do is you want to automatically apply all the edits you want in one single aspect, so one single point. So it'll be a server-based solution where your documents will come in and it'll get outputted automatically. So what you can do is you can create PDFs at scale. So you can achieve consistency and quality by converting to a standardized PDF and PDFA, which stands for PDF archiving. And what that does is that's the file format of choice if you want to save your documents for long-term retention. And you can also save your file space and ease file sharing with industry-leading image compression. So we can take your images on your documents and your text, and we'll compress them to a smaller size for you, because physical storage is expensive, so is digital storage. So you want to figure out how you can save space and money with that. You can also modify your PDF content. So you could contain costs while meeting business needs by really automating the addition of things like watermarks, headers, footers, pages, Bates numbering, anything like that. And a lot of times your documents, they're not text searchable even though you scan them. So we can OCR your scanned documents for text searchability so you can retrieve your data easily. We also safeguard sensitive data. So what that means is that we can protect your confidential information by securing your PDFs with passwords and permissions. We can also redact sensitive information, and we have Microsoft rights management integration. So if you want to restrict somebody from editing your documents or preventing them from printing it, or if you want to permanently remove confidential information, that's something we can also do for you. Major brands who spend extensive time testing their options rely on Foxit for their PDF needs. So Foxit, we license our technology to third-party application developers and device manufacturers. And an example of this is Google. So Google is one of Foxit's biggest customers, where Foxit technology is incorporated in Google Chrome, Docs, Gmail, and it's also part of the open source program for Android and Chromium. So you probably never thought of it, but when you open a PDF in your Google Chrome and it opens that tab in the next window, so that's actually Foxit's technology. And on top of that, Amazon Kindle also displays our PDF using our technology. So you see all those Kindle readers out there, those ebooks are generated with Foxit. And Foxit also runs applications from companies like NASDAQ, Home Depot, and Evernote, and Microsoft. So everyone may not know Foxit, but over 1 billion people actually use Foxit's innovation every single day. And we're also the #1 pre-installed PDF software. So these solutions are at the heart of hundreds of businesses, and many of them household names. So for our end users, they are our users who use our Phantom PDF, our PDF editor. We also have OEM customers, so these are they install Foxit onto their computers. And we have SDK customers, which is like Google, but they use our API integrated. So I'll give you a second or two to see which ones you recognize. When users and industries compare Foxit to other solutions, Foxit always comes out on top. So a superior solutions with great service. Because at the end of the day, you really want to think about how much you want to spend on a PDF editor as well. You want to get good ROI. You want to make sure you get the service you want, but for a fraction of the price. And that's really why a lot of people end up making the switch to Foxit, because we can provide the solutions you want at an affordable cost. So now I want to talk about the top reasons leading companies choose Foxit. So I'll go over the 10 main points. So the first point is, as I showed earlier, we're trusted by leading global brands. So HP, Lenovo, Acer, Asus, and Dell, they all chose to pre-install Foxit technology on their PCs. And Google chose us for their open source and Chrome browser. And Amazon chose us for their Kindle. So we're tested and we're trusted, and we have the solutions that you would need. So the second point is outstanding customer support. When you call, you can get a live, knowledgeable support professional who picks up the phone in less than 30 seconds. So if you're tired of really navigating through voice systems or doing a lot of research online, you can get the immediate support you need just with a quick dial. And we also have people that will speak your local language. We are easy to deploy and use. So ease of use, so Foxit actually was first to adopt the Microsoft ribbon-based user interface to significantly reduce the learning curve for introducing really powerful PDF tools to users. So our banner within our PDF editor is very similar to what you would see in the Microsoft suite. So if you use Microsoft Word or Excel, it's the same format. So actually a lot of organizations, they shout out to us every day because this industry standard design leads to superior user productivity and ROI. And it just makes training a lot easier for people to figure out how to use all the tools they want within the PDF editor. So when it comes to being easy to deploy, our software allows you to equip your organization with just one package and then manage each user's experience with a gold key to ensure that IT and financial simplicity. So Foxit has a mass deployment tool that makes large rollouts simple. We also increase IT efficiency. So what that means is that if you're tired of bloatware, Foxit uses less system resources and it has a lightning fast performance that opens even the largest and most complex files quickly on all our platforms. So our users constantly appreciate that Foxit takes up less resources and has less updates and less security issues. And that significantly reduces disruption to their IT environment. So a lot of our clients, they really like the fact that we don't throw automatic updates onto their software because they don't want different users on different versions of their PDF editor. So the next point is the lower total cost of ownership. With Foxit's affordability, all of your knowledge workers can access the industry's best PDF solution, and our costs are less than 1/3 of Adobe's. Our volume replacement and upgrade licensing plans, they make the financial decision a no-brainer. So even if you're on maintenance, we can still save you money. You can just ask us how, and you never really have to worry about nasty audits. We also have flexible payment terms. So Foxit does what it takes to earn your business. We are really ready to work with you to help stay within your budget, essentially. And with flexible payment terms, you can acquire Foxit technology to either build out new use cases or replace existing technology. And it's never stonewalled because you believe it's just too expensive to change. So if you talk to us, you will be surprised. We do listen to your needs and we will provide the best solution for you. So we are a full PDF ecosystem solution stack, which means we are essentially the solution for all your needs. So Foxit provides more than just a point product. We deliver a complete solution to satisfy all of your PDF needs. Our cross-platform technology, and we have multiple device product support that goes well beyond Windows. So besides Windows platforms, we also support PDF users on cloud, web browsers, iOS, Android, SharePoint, and Citrix. So your knowledge workers, they can have a common brand across all their day-to-day devices to ensure that continuity is maintained. We are also customizable. So if you need a specific workflow or feature set, you can come speak to us. We frequently deliver new functionality to our leading products to adopt existing PDF workflows or use cases. We also offer PDF plugins to allow you to really control your own extensions to the Foxit technology stack. So since you are the customer, you are in control, and we want to ensure that. And the last point is that we are future-proof. So we are the Adobe alternative that you can trust. IT organizations, they're constantly being asked to do more with less as like tight budgets get stretched ever tighter, and you ask yourself a basic question: can you get the same capabilities from an Adobe alternative but at a much lower cost? And you can, and there is a quality alternative that you can trust, and Foxit's success has resulted in really a global public company with a large install base. Another thing we have is that we have different type of e-signing solutions within our PDF editor, because with digital documents, you want a secure way that you can sign off documents and make your workflow more efficient. So we have Quick PDF Sign. So Quick PDF Sign is one that we've seen a lot of. This is when you have a stamp, it could be written out or it could be ink drawn, and you just stamp it onto your document. But this isn't always the most secure. We do have a sign and certify section where you can stamp your signatures and password protect them for more security. We also have e-signature integrations with DocuSign, so you can just sign into DocuSign directly through our PDF editor and do your workflow from there. We also have digital IDs. These are the most secure versions of a digital signature because it's essentially a public key with an identity. So it's like a digital driver's license. So we also have that as well. You just have to get that through a third-party certification. So when it comes to PDF security, Foxit really pays a lot of attention to that because digital documents usually contain a lot of confidential information that you want to protect. So we have a wide variety of tools that you can use to protect your documents. Besides password protection, you can also restrict access. You can make sure that only certain people can view your document. You can protect redactions. You can password protect so that someone logs in, they want to access your document, they need a certain password. You can prevent people from printing out your documents, making any edits whatsoever. We also have very strong redaction tools. So you can, if you want to permanently remove confidential information from your documents, you can simply mark for redactions. You can search and redact to automatically apply redactions to many pages of your document. So right here, this is actually an example of a white redaction. So a lot of our clients prefer to keep their redactions clean, so a white bar versus a black bar. And right here is another version that you can do. You can add text over your redactions. So if you want to make it obvious that you hid confidential information, you can write confidential over your redactions before you apply it. And this third example is just the standard redaction that we usually see. So Foxit gives you the capability to really customize on how you want to redact your documents. And when you redact them, this information will be permanently removed and not retrievable. So at Foxit, we have a lot of different integrations. We have 12 document management system integrations for our clients. So if you ever want to edit your documents and save them directly into your document management system, here are the options for you. One thing we do is that we're always looking for new integrations because we like to meet the needs of our customers. So sometimes customers have specific needs they want, and since we develop our own technology, we make those adjustments for them. Some popular features we have that a lot of our clients like is our Outlook add-ins. So you can automatically, from your Outlook, you can convert your emails into a PDF and you can store them for safekeeping later. We also have a Word add-in where you can do the same thing. You can create a PDF, you can create and email your PDF, and you can merge within Foxit PDF. So these are some of the most popular add-ins that we have. And we do have a lot more as well. These are just some of our basic features that I wanted to go over. So Foxit is really looking into making documents accessible. So accessibility, it's really defined as a design of products, services for people with disabilities. And the ICF, which is the International Classification of Functioning Disability and Health, they actually estimate that over 1 billion people have a disability, which is 15% of the world's population. And now many federal and state governments, they're required to develop and maintain and use information communications that is accessible to people with disabilities. So here at Foxit, we also provide a solution for you to really build an accessible document. So the first one that you can do for accessibility is that you can build document structure. And what that is that makes documents easier for screen readers to process correctly, and documents should be structured with reading hierarchies, table headings and rows, and identify columns just to use lists when possible. And a second point would be adding alternative text. And this is to accompany images, which are a quick description of images. And images that do not require alt text are those that are purely decorative. We also ensure color contrast because being able to read text behind color is very important for accessibility. And you can also remediate and tag PDFs. So tagging ensures that a PDF's files content and structure is correctly described and ready to be distributed to users of assistive technology. So enterprises can standardize on a single PDF provider and technology. So all of this really allows enterprises to meet the needs of knowledge workers on the desktop and mobile devices, and the corporate IT's backend servers, software developers to incorporate PDF technology into their applications. So Foxit offers enterprises PDF solutions for all their needs. And as a result, Foxit has become the second PDF provider in the world. And we have a way to go to catch to Adobe, but we are gaining on them. And we're always looking out for new ways to help our clients meet the needs that they have. So that actually concludes our webinar for today. We have a quick Q&A session. So if anybody has any questions, we're going to go over that and look over that.
Okay, thanks, Nancy, and thanks, Dave. Great presentation and good insight into your actual use cases, Dave. There are quite a few questions here. There's let's see, questions about pricing for different businesses, and we'll have somebody contact you back. If you do have a question around that, go ahead and ask it in the questions box, and then I'll be sure to make sure the right person gets back to you. Questions about presentation and recording? Yes, we will send out a thank you note after this presentation, and you'll have a link to download the video. And if you need a copy of the slides, you can certainly reach out to us as well. Let's see, there's a question around SDKs. Yeah, so Nancy went over, that's one of our business units, is our SDK business, right? As you saw, Google is one of our largest users of that. So for example, if you are a Google Docs or a Gmail or any type of Google Chrome user, then you're already using our technology because we're underneath all that. We have the engine underneath Google, and so we do offer a whole set of APIs and SDKs, and so we will have that team also get back to you. Question here for Dave. There's a question about the types of documents or policies that you use Phantom PDF for. Can you provide some detail there?
Sure. We get most of the policies that we get in from our carriers for us to review and push out to our clients are in PDF format already, which fits in really well with Foxit for us to be able to use the compare tool to compare last year's policy to this year's policy to make sure that additions that should have been added in or coverages that should have changed or coverages that were removed, that's all done in the current policy, and it really makes doing that a lot quicker than it is just going through manually and doing it.
Okay, great, thanks. Let's see, there's another question here for you, Dave. You mentioned there was some compatibility issues with other software. Can you mention what that other software is?
In most cases, it was our insurance software that wasn't keeping up compatibility-wise with Adobe Reader. As Adobe Reader went to later versions, they changed some of the programming in the back end, and our application is web-based, and of course we know everything that you, or most everything that you print out of a web-based application converts it to PDF first, and that's where most of the issues occurred, was coming out of our legacy AMS system, agency management system, and creating those PDFs and for them to be read in the later versions of Adobe Reader. Eventually everything got caught up, but it was just that time period where we had to stay on older versions of stuff in order to keep things compatible.
Okay, good. Let's see. There's a question here about redactions. So redacting in Microsoft Word, for example, and then saving into a PDF. Yes, we do have that option. We have a plugin that is available within Microsoft Word. And so within Word itself, you can actually mark the redactions. And then when you save as or create the PDF, again, using Foxit technology, the plugin, it'll create a redacted PDF, which means everything's removed. And actually, many people find that quite useful because they're, of course, familiar with Word. And so it's easy to create a redacted PDF. Let's see. There's a question here about lots of licensing questions. So again, we'll have people, thank you for asking the question. We'll have people get back to you on pricing and licensing. PDFA. So there's a question here about compression and supporting the different variants of PDFA. So yeah, for those of you that are not familiar with PDFA, it's basically a way to archive your PDFs so that years down the road, 20, 30, 50 years down the road, you can still view the PDF because it has everything embedded within the PDF itself. So for example, if we have latest and greatest servers or desktops with different fonts, all of the fonts will be embedded within the PDF. So everything you need is actually in the PDF so that you'll be able to view it later. In fact, Internet Archive.org and NARA, National Archives, right? They have lots of PDFs that are in that format, PDFA. And the question here is, do we support PDFA-1B, PDFA-2B? Yes, we do. That's all within all of our products, not only the Acrobat replacement product or Phantom PDF, but also with our automation products. So if you have mass quantities of PDFs that need to be converted into PDFA, you can also use our automation products, where an IT manager would simply configure that this is the output that you want in this format, and then you can copy your documents into a folder, basically a Windows folder, and in the background there'll be a Windows service that'll do that conversion for you. So it's basically the IT manager would set it and forget it, and then the end users would simply copy their files into that folder, and that's how it gets converted. So yes, we do have that capability. There's a question here about e-signatures or signing documents. So Nancy went over kind of the PDF sign. That's one way to do it. We have digital signatures, and then we have DocuSign. So specifically, I'm not sure which one you wanted a demo of. Maybe Nancy, you can quickly show that again. You have that slide, right? On the signature options. Nancy, you there?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Let me go. So yeah, so we have the quick PDF sign, e-signature, and all of that. But if they want a demo, I don't think I can whip it out right now because my computer can't run both the PDF editor and the webinar right now. But on our website, in our support window webpage, we have live videos demoing each feature that we have. So there is a video on how you can use e-signing within Foxit that they can check out.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, and I'll just give a brief description about DocuSign. So basically, with your PDF in Phantom PDF, if you're working on a document and you need it signed, and maybe you need 5 people to sign it, right? Then typically what happens is we would push the document, because we have the integration with DocuSign, we push the document to DocuSign. You still need a DocuSign account. And once it's in DocuSign, then you can set up the workflow. So you can set up the signatures, you can track it, you can, set up the whole workflow. And at that point, really, DocuSign takes over. But we have that integration where you can simply push your document to DocuSign and even use DocuSign templates. So that's available. Let's see. There's a question here about forms. How can I get more information about how we can use Foxit to replace older forms? So we probably need more detail there. We do have a full set of form design capabilities within Foxit Phantom PDF, so you can not only create the checkboxes and the form fields and make them fillable, but we also have full set of JavaScript. So if you need the fields to be interactive, or you need data to be taken from a field and calculated, and then to produce, the total, things like that, that can also be done in a PDF. So if there's more detail around that, go ahead and ask in the questions box, and we'll try to answer that. Okay. Let's see what else. There's a question here about yeah, lots of licensing questions. and pricing.
Oh, I see a question somebody asked, how can you maximize paperless efforts without a document management system with Foxit? So if you don't have a DMS, you can still use Foxit to really convert your paper documents into digital and making it standardized with our server solution. So our enterprise automations, you can set it up and we can convert your paper documents into digital, and we'll have it sent to your own in-house wherever you want to store your documents with. So you don't really need a document management system if you want to maximize your paperless efforts, because we have the automated solutions for you.
Okay, thanks, Nancy. Question here for Dave. How long did it take to implement the solution?
We did testing for about 2 months, and that was basically, we gave it to 10 folks within our organization that did a variety of different things, but folks who used what they had a lot, and let them test for about 2 months. And then it was really, we figured out what settings we wanted to set, put them in the implementation package, and pushed it out. So we did online training with Foxit for one round, and then we had some internal folks that took over the training from there. But really, once you get you figure out who your key users are, they can pick it up pretty quick because it is very intuitive, and you can share that information with their other associates.
Okay. Did you say that the staff needed training?
Staff needed training, but we did an online training for anyone who could attend, and it was about an hour long that really covered the basics of what we were using our current system for. So that covered that, and then as we got into more flexibility with things, then we were able to work that in. And really, our key users were the ones who did the training with the rest of our associates, but there really wasn't a whole lot of training to be done.
Mm. Yeah, and I might add as well that we do have a full set of little, 3 to 5 minute online tutorials. You can simply go to our website and learn the different features of, how to do various things using Phantom PDF. So many of our customers find that useful as well. Let's see. Question here about pricing, perpetual licenses. Yeah, so there's a question here about buying perpetual licenses instead of paying a yearly annual subscription. Yes, we do have both options. And then there's a question here about having it available on terminal servers. So we do work with, servers like Citrix. And I can have we'll have our account reps follow up with you on the exact pricing for you. But we do offer volume discounts. There's a question about volume discounts as well. So that certainly is an option. There's a question here about, I guess somebody saw a recent press release from us about RPA, robotics process automation, and yes, our new release that just came out, 9.7, right, Nancy? Yeah, 9.7. That just came out, now offers integration with UiPath. So UiPath is a RPA automation platform where many people are looking at automating their workflows using UiPath. So that is, we do now provide that integration so that you can set up a workflow and have UiPath basically do many things, basically anything that a user would do using Phantom PDF, except now it's automated, right? So there's no human involved. And so you can run, mass quantities, bulk quantities of documents through this automation process. So yeah, if you're interested in that, take a look at our website, and we do have, in fact, on the UiPath marketplace, we have a number of small PDF features that you can just use out of box with Phantom PDF. So if you're interested in that, yes, I would definitely look at UiPath for that. Let's see, question about accessibility. Nancy mentioned accessibility. Yes, we are pretty strong in government and education, right? And so we now have the full set of features to tag and make your documents, your PDF accessible for Section 508 compliance, right? So that visually impaired people can now use a screen reader to read your PDFs, your documents. And so we have auto tagging capabilities within Phantom PDF, so you can auto tag it. We also have a checker that validates that it does comply to what we call the VCAG standard. And then we also have the automation side of the business as well that can tag or auto tag mass quantities of documents as well. Okay, so this includes not only existing PDFs, but also scanned documents. If you have scanned documents and they need to be tagged, maybe they're old and they need to be tagged, we first OCR it, of course, and then we provide our auto tagging technology to tag the document. Now the auto tagger only gets it so far, right? Because you still need some manual intervention. For example, if you have figures, you have to put in the alt text to describe what that is, right? And only a human can really do that, although we are looking at AI technology in the future. Right now, there is still some manual work that has to happen after you run the auto tagger. So yeah, but you can do all that with Foxit Phantom PDF so that it will comply to Section 508. Let's see what else. Did you see anything else in here, Nancy, that besides there's a lot of pricing? Does Outlook email functionalities convert attachments of different formats to PDF? Yes, so we do have it does basically we call it archiving again, but it does, you can convert your email, including attachments, into a PDF. So that's available. There's a plugin that's available through Outlook, and also our automation products as well can do mass quantities. Let's see what else. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Nancy, do you see anything else in here?
Yeah, I think that last Outlook one was the one that I was looking at. Besides that, it just looks like it's a lot of pricing, which we'll get back to you. We'll have our reps contact you with specific pricings based off of your needs. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess that's it for today. Nancy, you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, so thank you all for coming. Oh, Didi, do you want to do the raffle for the Amazon gift card? We'll do that, and then we'll just wrap it up from there.
Okay, good, yes. So let me grab control here, just a moment. Show screen. Okay. Okay, so you can see here that we did basically put a lot of names there, and so we will be there are quite a few attendees on this, and so we've included. Hopefully, you'll see your name here, and I'll go ahead and just select one. Okay, you all ready? Drum roll, please.
All right.
Okay, I'm not sure why it's not stopping. Okay, there we go. Joyce, how's that? Okay, so we'll contact you back. We do have your contact information, and so you are the winner of the $200 Amazon gift card. Yay! Okay, Nancy, you want to go ahead and wrap it up?
Yeah, all right. So I see that there are still some questions coming in, so don't worry. We will look at all of your questions and we'll have our reps answer them for you in an email, as well as we will be linking the recording of our webinar for you to review later. So thank you all so much for attending. I hope you guys have a very nice rest of the day. And thank you, Dave, again, for being a part of this webinar.
You bet. Glad to do it.
Okay, thanks everyone. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.